The Pac-12, a Western institution and the Conference of Champions for more than 100 years. And today we get to crown another. It's an intriguing matchup as these teams battle for this conference trophy and continue the proud legacy of this league. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Utah Utes, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Boston College Eagles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense, because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Glenn. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Makes a quick catch. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Extending the play now. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Gets into space at the 50. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Dropping back, it's Glenn. Going for his running back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Completion makes it second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
The 8th play of this opening drive, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit.
Now the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. The defense with more pre-snap movement. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Utes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball for 31.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Utes offense is on the move now. Handoff from the shotgun. They've got him down out near the 40.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Look, I realize on any play call that's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle it at the 44.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He shreds the tackle. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Makes a quick grab. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
And the Utes line it up with 1st and goal.
Let's go.
We go with a direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Trying to extend the play. On the run here. Lets it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
An important 3rd down and goal now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete. Targeting a man right near the goal line. They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone. The pass is intercepted. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Looking to throw. It's Glenn. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Boston College will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Utes offense takes the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And the Utes come to the line in a hurry-up. Tailback takes the handoff again. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. That's a design quarterback keeper. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with playing it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
The shotgun running play call.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
To throw, it's Glenn. He's moving out of the pocket now. Using his legs here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on third down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Scanning the field. It's Glenn. Quarterback somehow keeping the play alive. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. Looks right for a quick completion. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Offense looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the Utah offense takes the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Press coverage now from these DBs. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Ball handed off. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
I'd really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And he's got it.
Well, that's a quarterback's dream to have all the time in the world sitting back in that pocket. Allows him to scan the field and be able to find an open receiver without worrying about getting hit. And you can see what happens when they have that kind of time back there.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Touchdown, Utes. And they go in front here in the second half. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's a run to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's Glenn. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what he was able to do.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Snags a quick throw. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback.
Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
The pass rush closing in. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Utah offense takes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. The Utes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds an open target on the left side. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. The Utes look to keep this drive moving.
Get set, get set. Go, go.
Here comes a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
This is the 6th play on the drive. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
And the Utes getting set on 1st and 10. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.